Hello, hello. Welcome to your reading lesson for today, Wednesday, May 13th. How are you guys doing? If you have not finished copying your agenda, do that now. It's in the math video. Go watch that math video and copy the rest of the agenda Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, okay? All right, today in reading, you guys are officially done with your reading book. Woohoo! No more reading from your reading book, I don't believe. So, today is a look again. So, we're going to be looking at our workbook page. It's 223 and 224. Let's go over the directions. On the front, it talks about a timeline. Now, this is not the first time that you guys have dealt with a timeline, so I'm not too worried about this. I believe you guys can do this pretty easily. But just for the sake of reviewing, a timeline organizes key events in history. It shows these events in the order they happened. It also shows the amount of time that passed between events. A timeline can help us understand how one event relates to another. So look at your paper. Now the timeline, if you haven't watched math, go watch math because we talk about lines, right? This is a line. You can tell because they both have arrows on the sides. That means they go indefinitely. Indefinitely means forever until they hit a point or until, I don't know, that point I think is the only way that it would stop. All right, so this is a timeline showing that there's time this way, there's time this way. Now they're starting in 1607 and then they're going forward and the year is getting closer to where we are now, right? So this is the past and it's getting closer to the present. Now they're not even close to the present at the end of this timeline, which means that's why it keeps on going, right? 1889 is still over 100 years ago, right? You guys are going to use the timeline to answer the questions, okay? So, some of these answers are going to be years. When it says in for that first one, in blank, it's going to ask for a year. In what year did the British establish the colony of Jamestown? All right. And then in the second blank, it says in 1783, the blank ended. You're going to have to look at 1783 and figure out what ended. All right. So you just need to figure out what makes sense. Not every single blank is going to be a year, and not every single blank is going to be a word. It's either going to be a year or it's going to be a word. You got to figure out which one is which. Let's look at the back, guys. Look at the back. It's so easy on the back, okay? It says, draw a red line from Illinois to the Nebraska Territory to show the possible route traveled by the family in dandelions. So Illinois is going to be that purple state. Do you see it with the wagon? Here's Illinois. So you need to draw a line in red from Illinois to the Nebraska state, or Nebraska Territory, to show the possible route traveled by that family in dandelions. And then you're going to draw a blue line from Maine. Here's Maine. I don't know if you can see that. Here's Maine. Blue line from Maine to the Dakota Territory to show the possible route traveled by the family in my prairie year. All right. And then you're just going to answer the question down below, which direction where the traveler is going. All right. You have your little compass rose right here. So it should be fairly easy to see which way they're going. All right. Mark the correct answer. Just one. All right, that's it. If you'd like to use a homework pass on this, that is fine by me, up to you, but I don't have anything new other than that. Don't forget to do your homework. Your reading log is still due. All right, and that's it for lessons today. These lessons are getting shorter and shorter. Have you noticed that? It's because we're heading towards the end of the year, and you guys are doing such a great job. Keep it up, okay? All right, I will talk to you guys soon.